Yo everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Steins. Last left off, we had a very funky dream. Found out that there's a direct line between our lab, or this building I should say, and 7 in France, which is weird and scary. And then we also came up with an idea of how to do a time leap, which is basically to transfer memories to the past via cell phone. To time leap. The important thing is to remember that only memories are being transferred. Personality and consciousness aren't included. What does that mean? How is it different from what you see in sci-fi novels? Time leaping in sci-fi usually sends everything: consciousness, personality and memory. But in real life, there's probably too much data, and besides, we've only analyzed memories. Think of consciousness, personality as memories as separate things. Okay, it's kind of hard to differentiate some of them, but okay. Memories are like the video data stored in your computer, and consciousness and personalities are like the OCs. I'm already waiting for Dara's comment. But videos can take up way more spaces than the OCs. It's just an example. Okay, not the comment I was expecting. For starters, it's still not clear where personality and consciousness are located, or how are they even constructed. So we can't convert them into data, or at least I can't. So you can only send memories. Where does that leave us? Your memories aren't the only thing that define you. If you send your memories to the past, it will be receiving your consciousness and it will be receiving yours consciousness and personality that processes them. So in Mind-DOS, those terms, it's like copying data from a Vista computer to an Min-98 computer. Min-DOS terms, right? Min-DOS instead of Windows. The most widely used operating system in the world. Min-DOS from a Vista computer. Copying data from... Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Data created in the latest OC might not work in the old OCs. It might cause errors. For example, if you sent your current memories to yourself in elementary school, the gap between your memories and your bodies could have serious consequences. That would be weird. Anyway, if it is correct to assume we'll be targeting ourselves in the past. Kristen nods at my question. Just like D-mail, we're using cell phones as the transfer medium. To be precise, you can only time leap into your own body, and only if you had a cell phone at the time of reception. There was an exception in Lucas' case, where we sent a D-mail to a pager, but that doesn't apply to time leaping. Try sending memories to someone else. How do I put this? There's a danger that the electrical signal might be rejected. Wouldn't want to jump into someone else's body. I mean, unless the body's a cute girl. I was just waiting for the laugh. This guy is capable of Is this guy capable of non-perverted thoughts? Probably not. Don't me, you idiot. If it just bounces off, that's fine, but I'm worried incompatible memory data might do serious damage to the reception's psyche. Yeah, that would be weird, suddenly remembering things that you didn't do or another person's done. That's kind of unsettling. I don't know what might happen. No one's done it before, after all. That makes us pioneers. I like it. There are two things I don't know. One, You definitely cannot go back before you were born, obviously. And 2, you won't exist in 2 places at once. That means you won't have to worry about causing a paradox. You can't kill your parents before you were born. So the phones act like black and white holes. It seems like a strange connection that cell phones would be the medium of time travel, but really could it have been anything else? These days people wear their phones like a second skin. No other medium could reliably deliver the memories to the intended target. The more I think about it, the more I realize that this was meant to be. I whip out my phone and place it to my ear. It's me. Everything has fallen into place. The plan can now proceed to the final stage. I'm talking about Operation Verthendi, obviously. Venthaldi? The second of the 3 Norse sisters, goddess of fate, in 3 Norse sisters, goddess of fate, in Norse mythology. Norns? The 3 sisters tend to the world tree with the roots, which is the known, popular in Japanese, in certain goddesses. By a certain goddess manga. Right, okay. Got it. Christina had me fooled. I never knew she was capable of this. It must have been the choice of Steins that sent her to her. Don't worry, I have everything under control. Nothing can stop us now. L. Sai Kangaroo. Whoa. Put my phone and turn to Chrisu. Were you listening? Good. Commence the preparations for Operation Venthaldi. Venthaldi? First, explain what that is. We're going to build your time leap machine, Christina. And you better not say it can't be done, not have to show me the way. Well, this is Akiba. I should be able to find the parts I need. Then started. I'm placing you in charge of this operation. Whenever you need, ask, and it shall be yours. Together we shall complete the first time leap machine in human history. Krista nods. Her eyes are shining with fierce, hungry light. As I thought, she's a scientist to the core. Chris and Do go home, leaving me with Mayuri. I thought she was hard at work on a costume, but when I look at her, I find her staring at the wall. Her hands have stopped moving. Mayuri? You're not going home? She usually doesn't stay this late. Her parents might have been worried. I was thinking about what Ocarina and Chris-chan were talking about earlier. I was trying to figure out what the things you said meant, but it was all so complicated I didn't get any of it. The only thing I get is that something amazing is going to happen. Indeed, the world's about to change, and we shall be the ones that lead humanity into the future. You're shining, Ocarina. Shining? What does that mean? You're shining, Chris-san too. Like 2 bright stars in the sky. That must be my aura of madness you're seeing. You know, it's been 10 days since Chris-chan joined us. Can I tell you how I've been feeling? Only 10 days? Wow. Since Chris-chan became a lab mem, it feels like things have really started to happen. Like we're a real lab now, you know? I must admit, her knowledge has been a great asset. Of course, the girl's genius would never have joined us if not for the cunning of Hoyun Kiyoma. Could you have picked an easier name to say? That's why you're shining so bright now, Queen. Chris-chan is a real big help to you. I know. But I can't do anything to help. Mayuri looks depressed. I wish I was smart too. Maybe I could help. Mayuri. She's never expressed such sentiments before. Is she jealous of Chris's talents? Is there a competition brewing in the lab? I sigh and walk to the window. I can't see many stars in the sky. Mayuri, aren't you gonna look at the stars? Mayuri comes up beside me. We lean out the window together. It's only 9 PM, but Akiba is still and silent, save for the occasional car trotting by. Back when the lab just started, before Dao-kun joined, it was like this a lot, wasn't it? All quiet, just the two of us. Yeah, it was. Dao joined the lab in early May. Before that, he was unwilling to join no matter how I tried to convince him. Then he learned that the lab was just 3 minutes away from May Queen plus Nyan Squared, and suddenly it was all Future Gadget Lab, hell yeah! I wonder how he joined this time, because May Queen isn't here. But for about a month and a half after that, the lab's funding was just me and Mayuri all alone. Funding? After the lab's founding. Can Mayushi stay here? Is it really okay? Mayuri looks at me with uncertainty in her eyes. I meet her gaze firmly, then bop her lightly on the head. Don't be ridiculous. All you need to do is stay. Just stay? Without you, the lab would be much less friendly. Without you, the lab would be a much less friendly place. You see how Krisu and I argue? We can be pretty stubborn, and sometimes we don't know when to stop. But when it starts getting out of hand, Mayuri, you're the one with some. You're always there with some ditzy, irrelevant comment to break the tension. Are you praising me? Of course I am. Don't worry about a thing. Just know that you too are part of my plan. Okay. Thanks, Ocarine. Mayuri smiles in relief. And then her stomach rumbles. I'm starving. I want some canned udon. You want some too? Yeah, heat it up. Coming right up. Soon, we're chowing down on piping hot udon. Yay. The next day, Mayuri and I go shopping at Raikan-chan. We have a list written by Krisu of parts for the time leap machine. Naturally, I'm paying for everything out of my own pocket. Krisu and Dao have already started to work on the upgrade. Apparently, the conversion of memories into digital data requires software developed by Krisu's lab in America. Huh. She can download that software from their dedicated server. But that's not the only thing we need. There's also some kind of brain scanning headgear that we're going to have to make ourselves. Incidentally, I have to pay extra close attention to make sure Mayuri doesn't wander off while we're shopping. If she sees some random store that interests her, she'll literally stop and stare at it for hours. I keep walking, of course, and only later realize that she's not behind me. Then I have to run from store to store looking for her. This might be how parents of small children feel. Anyway, this is nothing new. Mayuri's always been like this. I'm begging you, stick with me. If you get lost in this labyrinth of technology, you'll never escape. Not with your sense of direction. Okie dokie, I'll be careful. By the way, how is time leaping different from time travel? Did she really hear what I just said about not wandering off? Besides, Chris already explained the difference yesterday. Time travel means your whole body travels through time. Time leap only sends your memories to the past. It's simple. Just memories, no personality or consciousness included. Although Chris did mention that there was no way to be sure what might happen to consciousness. Oh. Does that mean you can do things with time leap that you can't do with D-mails? D-mails can only send instructions to the past. The past may change, it may not. Results are unpredictable and dependent on receptant. And when the past does change, the world line is reconfigured. Everyone loses their old memories. I'm the exception, thanks to reading Steiner. With a time leap, on the other hand, you can give your past self not just instructions, but all the memories you have right now, or at least that's the idea. We won't know for sure if it works until the machine is built. So I could send the costume I'm making back last week. I would love to have another week to prepare for combat. No, that's not how it works. That might be possible with time travel, but not with time leaping. Say you had a test last week. Now that you know the answers, you could send your knowledge to yourself and ace the test, but you couldn't go back and hand yourself a cheat sheet. So Mayoshi's mind goes into Mayoshi's 1 week ago. Kinda. Exactly. While this conversation has gone on, I've been steadily purchasing items from Chris's shopping list. You can't bring stuff, but you can bring your memories. I get it. But then what about Mayoshi 1 week ago? Where do her memories go? I assume they get overwritten. You haven't tested it though, so there's no way to be sure. She disappears? Your memories right now include your memories from back then. Seeing if she does disappear, you don't really lose anything. I guess you could say you're just adding your memories from 1 week in the future. Then, if Mayoshi's memories leap into Mayoshi's 1 week ago, what happens to Mayoshi now? Mayuri's asking some pretty philosophical questions today. But I guess anyone would ask the same. Mayoshi's memories jump into the past, but my body's still here, right? What happens to me when my memories go bye-bye? Well, from what I gathered, you're just making a copy of your memories and sending them to your past, so nothing should happen? You become an empty shell? No, that can't be right. That wouldn't make sense. My assistant's device merely records your memory data. In other words, you're just a backup. Your original memories are still inside you. Nothing inside the brain is lost. You don't become an empty shell. Besides, neither personality nor consciousness is transferred to begin with. So at worst, you just lose your memories. I know that is still awful, but you are still technically you, I guess. Your body shouldn't become an empty shell, and your consciousness shouldn't leap either. No. Wait, there's another issue here. Actually, wouldn't you become a new Mayuri? One who received memories from the future 1 week ago? Not that anybody, including me, would be able to tell the difference. Wait. Yeah, okay. Then does Mayoshi, who had the normal memories before the time leap, get erased by the Mayoshi who repeated the week with extra memories? This is getting complicated. That's right, she's erased. In other words, you relive the week, you could do things the same, or you could do something completely different. And you can keep your own memories of the week that disappeared. Then, does that mean... The questions keep coming. She's trying hard to understand her own in her own ditzy way. So, redo the week. Okay. But what if I decide to go to... Ikabuka Bukuro with my friends instead of coming to the lab today? What happens to the Mayushi talking with Okurin now? The present would change to match the past, and this conversation would never happen. Oh. And you won't notice the difference, Okurin? Right. No one would. That would be kinda sad. For who? Me? No, for Mayushi. I don't get what she means. Maybe that's why Chris-chan doesn't want to change the past. She nods to herself with a bright smile. Oh, I just thought of something. Can you time leap into the future? I don't know why you would want to. Maybe, but there wouldn't be a point. Chris and I reached that conclusion yesterday. The memories you send override the memories at your destination. If you send your memories 1 week into the future, then the future you would lose 1 week of memories. The whole point of Time Leap Machine is to affect the past events. We don't need to worry about the future. Besides, you're less likely to reach the future than you are the past. And that's because the future is inherently unpredictable. For example, do you think you'll have the same phone number for all eternity? How should I know? Exactly, my point. And remember, pages became obsolete by the advent of cell phones. Similarly, our phones may be replaced by some other device in the future. Smartphones, for example. In order for Time Leap to succeed, the target you must have a phone whose number you know. As long as that condition is met, there should never be a problem with setting a destination. The real problem is what's inside the phone wave name subject to change is acting as the lifter. Is what inside? Okay. Until we figure that out, we can't reproduce the discharge phenomenon at will. The phone wave name subject to change will remain incomplete. On the other hand, if we can figure it out, we'll have an endless source of electrons that, unlike 7, need no tuning. I'm exhilarated. The phone wave name subject to change is evolving by the day. An invention of time machine will put us light years ahead of 7. Time travel will finally become a reality. I can't wait to try it out. My soul yearns to test for the taste of chaos. I can barely manage to keep from busting out in mad laughter. Come to think of it, more than 1 week has passed since we sent the first email. And although there was that strange threatening email, there remains no signs of Men in Black coming to haul us away. According to Dow, Sound hasn't discovered our hacking either. The next problem is what will happen when we use the Time Leap Machine. In order to compress the human's entire wealth of memory into the required 36 bytes, we have to borrow the LHC's black hole. I can't believe Sound won't notice an unauthorization activation of the LHC. How do we keep them from finding us? We need a plan. Oh, I guess we can't go back to grade school, can I? I don't have a fallback then. Mayuri's still talking about the time leap. You want to go back to your elementary school days? I know exactly how you feel. If you repeat elementary school with the knowledge you have now, you'll be top grades and have easy time bending children to your will. Yeah, I thought maybe I could see Grandma again. I see. I'm afraid that's not possible. Mayuri's grandmother passed away when Mayuri was in elementary school. Yeah, it's too bad, but I guess I don't really need to see her. I still remember her words, her smile and her wrinkly hand patting my head. So even if I don't see her again, I'm okay. What I really want to see is little Ocarina again. Back then I was already a scientist without equal, a titan towering above other children. You can hardly be blamed for desiring to meet the child prodigy that would be one day feared as the great mad scientist Hoin Koyoma. I don't want to meet Hoyun, what's his face? I want to meet Ocarina. I'm Hoin Koyoma. Always has been, always will be. Mayuri just doesn't get it. So, I disregard her comment. Anyway, there's no point. You haven't matured at all since that time. So nothing would change if you went back to elementary school anyway. Hey, that's not true. Mayuri's all grown up now. The only thing that's grown is how much you eat. And your breast size. That's not true. Mayuri's a real woman now. A real woman? What kind... I kind of want to hear the details, but she probably doesn't know what she's talking about. Besides, I think Ocarina's the one who hasn't changed since then. Isn't that what I said? I was already a genius mad scientist when you met me. The shopkeeper shoots me a glare. I guess this isn't the best place for maniacal laughter. Better get these parts and head back to the lab. We finish our shopping and come to the front of the station. By the way, Mayuri, have you not been working recently? Working? You mean at Lemonade? Of course, May Queen's plus squared doesn't exist in the current wholesome Akiba. Komima's coming up, so I'm taking a few days off. I've got costumes to make. How many costumes are you making this year? 3. One for Katie-chan, one for Fubuki-chan, and then there's one for Luka-chan. I wonder if Lukako is still refusing to wear it. I can hardly blame him. I mean, however cute he looks, he's still a guy. Wait, no. Whereas before we said Demo, now Lukako is a girl, I guess. Confusing. It's Mocha-san. Oh? What? I look where Mayuri's pointed to see Mocha squatting by the staircase, staring hard at her cell phone. She looks more tired than last time I saw her. There are bags under her eyes and her nails are frayed. And her hair is frayed. Nails? The intensity of expression makes me hesitate to call out to her. She'll probably just ignore me like before. On the other hand, she's a lab ma'am. I don't just ignore her. Hey, Finger! Why the long face, eh? Mayuri-san, Mocha-san. What are you doing here? Reika doesn't look up. She mutters something I can't make out. Hey, are you listening? If you have a problem, the insane mad scientist Hurin Koroma will gladly assist. But be warned, by the time I'm through, Akiba will be an ocean of blood. Mocha suddenly jerks upright as if poked with an electrical prod. She lifts her head and stares at me with wide-eyed, then jumps to her feet and walks right up to me. This is the first time I've seen Mocha express such emotion. What is it? What's wrong? She doesn't speak. That hasn't changed. Instead, she looks down and starts typing on her phone. I guess I could be ready for mail. The time machine. What happened to the time machine? What do you mean, what happened? Are you still using it? Did you figure out how it works? We don't fully understand it yet. We're in the middle of upgrading it. It's amazing. This time we might be able to time leap. What's that? What's a time leap? Tell me more. Don't write anything about it, otherwise we'll have to expel you from the lab. Mocha shakes her head violently. Yes, she won't write an article. Our hacking of sound has uncovered a new possibility for the phone wave name subject to change. It's a form of time travel made possible by borrowing sound's equipment. This discovery will begin a new age of human civilization. No longer will men be slaves of time. Any future you desire can be yours. And history will record that we, the Future Gadget Laboratory, changed the world forever. Akuin, that was really confusing. You lost Mayushi. How can you not be moved by my speech? I'm talking about becoming legends here. Mocha bites her lip and types out mail in iteration. And she grabs my arm and digs her fingernails. It hurts. Unhand me. But Mocha doesn't listen. What is it? What is a time leap? A time leap is the way to send your memories to the past. Found a way to make that possible. Soon we will complete the machine and become an undisputed lords of time. Okun came up with the idea and Chris-chan told us how to do it. Dao-kun's helping and Mayuri and Okun are shopping. Mocha suddenly released me. Her eyes are blank, unfocused. She squats down on the spot and just as we found her. She seems entirely drained of energy and will. Are you okay, Mocha-san? Do you feel sick? Wow, that's amazing. You made a real breakthrough. Congratulations. When will it be finished? I can't be sure. There are still several problems remaining. If we don't give us too much trouble, I guess we'll have it done in a week. On the other hand, we can't do anything until they're solved. Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. I have faith there exists a path to success. And once the door is open, the chaos for which I have so longed shall at last descend upon the earth. Trumpets will sound from the highest heavens, and the final battle, Ragnarok, will begin. Who are we fighting, Ocarine? The organization, of course. They will almost end once and for all. Wow. Don't do anything dangerous, okay? Why does Mayuri insist on worrying about me? Huh? Oh. Mocha's lips curve into a smile. Okay. She raises to her feet unsteadily and staggers off into the crowd. It's like she's forgotten about us completely. Mayuri and I can only watch her go. There's indescribable aura about her that holds us back. What do you think is wrong with Mocha-san? I know she's kind of strange ever since I met her, but this? Maybe she escaped maybe she's an escaped mental patient or something. Huh. Not that her insanity can possibly compare to mine. For I desire nothing than total and absolute chaos. Moha! 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 Ah! Ah! Oh, Green's acting weird. Mayushi's worried. Mayushi looks scared, so sees my maniacal laughter a few minutes earlier than planned. Minutes. Afterwards, Mayuri and I go our separate ways. She apparently has to deliver a costume to her friend, Fubuki. When I return to the lab with my spoils of war, something surprising, though not too surprising, come to think of it, catches my eye. Ah! Chrisu is on the computer. As soon as she noticed I've returned, she quickly closes the window on the screen. Hey, think you can knock? Why? This isn't your room. Besides, I'd have to be a fool to knock. There could be assassins lying in ambush. Assassins? Here? Are you stupid? Anyway, Christina, what are you looking at just now? Already know the answer, of course. I caught a glimpse of the screen before she closed it. I was doing research. Looks like she plans to continue this charade. I drop my bags and go to the computer. Stay back! I slipped past Chris's blocking arms and reached to minimize. I slipped past Chris's blocking arms and restored the minimized window. More committee of 300. Isn't some bullshit conspiracy theories made up? It's a different theory if they have evidence, but all they did was just lump every conspiracy theory. I want FES to drool into my eyes until I faint. Got a problem? Hey, what's with that? Hey, what's with that? This is awful, waffle, laughter. Have no fear, Christina. Or should I call you @Chandler Chris? Don't call me that. I already knew. That's right. I realized long ago that you were @Chandler. You can't hide it from me. You reek of @Chandler corruption. How rude. I make sure to apply light perfume every day. Fool. That's not what I meant. I'm talking about this scent of your soul. My soul? What's that supposed to mean? Explain! Why? So you can learn how to hide it? Shut up. Just explain it anyways. There's nothing to explain. Use @channel memes in conversation. You'll have to be stupid not to notice. It feels bad, man. Point proven. That's an @channel meme too. The soul is tainted with the essence of @channel. You cannot hide it. Not that such close proximity to another who uses @channel memes is in actual conversation. Your souls resonate. On such close proximity, right? That's it. It's all how she does fault. But it's cute how you try to hide it. @Chandler Chris. Don't call me that. She glares at me hard. If looks could kill. I want to look at the mail, but I feel like that might trigger something here. She has no sense of humor at all. I should be more careful in the future. But I don't understand. You were raised in America, so how are you so familiar with @channel? You can browse @channel from America. Need I say more? Ah, I get it. Living in English-only environment made you hungry for Japanese. But did you have to resort to @channel? I mean, if you believe the pseudo-intellectuals in the media, browsing @channel is like reading the scribes on bathroom walls. Sure, it's not the friendliest place, but I can't find anywhere that felt more Japanese. Anyways, can I ask a favor? What is it? Chrissy turns away and mutters something. Her voice is low, I can't make it out. If you have something to say, say it. Chrissy turns bright red, but her sudden expression doesn't change. Don't tell anyone else about this. What difference does it make? Dao is the most hardcore @channeler who ever lived, and Mayuri is an otaku too. Even I browse @channel regularly. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Just boldly write hobbies browsing @channel on your resume. Not a chance, you idiot. What? You mean you'd rather post anchors or VIP? On VIP? Anchors? The internet especially post on a message board, usually as a reply. On @channels, this is done by typing I can't remember the actual name of that key or symbol, but whatever post number. Sometimes people arrange the engage in anchor play, a game where a poster leaves a description to whoever the posts with the integral post number. For usually chosen foreign, for example, gets the name of my firstborn. Okay. @channel's news/VIP board. Although for use of discussion of news stories is constantly dominated by idle chat threads. Okay. I hate myself for understanding those words. Well, whatever. If I'll help you focus on the time leap machine, I'll keep your secret for now. Besides, it's just a matter of time before you make another mistake and reveal your true colors. You don't have to worry about me. Remember that I represented an entire laboratory when we presented our research, even though there were men twice my age on the project. I'm an expert of dealing with people. I have no trouble keeping a secret. Nilipo. Nolpo? An old @chan term, first seen on the programming board in 2003. Nipo is short for null point exploration expansion, in which an error is seen in Java programming language, where someone announces number, the correct response is to smack them on the head and say "ga." No. Oh, poor Krisu. Krisu face gets even redder, and then she falls onto her knees in defeat. Oz. Oh, we're getting all the Achan internet stuff. Ideograph depicting a person on all fours. O is the head, R is the arms and the torso, and Z is the feet. Typically used to express despair, dejection or frustration. There's no set way to pronounce it. People may mainly pronounce it as orts, ors, or ors. Just as I thought, Achan is in her blood and bones. She doesn't have a prayer. Okay, let's quickly check our phone. Mayuri, what made me happy today? Fukuba and Kida-chan has praised me for the cosplay. I made them this time. I'm really happy. Yay. I wonder if we had a chance to reply to that, but we lost it because we waited too long. I hope not, but... well, that raises the point. If I go to Part-Time Warrior, yeah, I don't have the chance to reply to this one, so that could be a thing. Sorry, Moshi. Anyway, this seems like a good place to stop. We exposed Krisu's obvious secret to the world. Oh, well, to us. And yeah. Thank you all for watching. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!